the break.
ชมกันต่อครับ Snooker International Championship รอบ8คนอยู่นะครับเฟรมที่5ของฟอร์ดนั้นขึ้นนำแบร์รี่ ฮอว์กิน 3-1 แบร์รี่นั้นเป็นถ้าเป็นม้าก็ต้องบอกว่าม้าปลายนะครับมาแรงตรงปลายเมื่อวานนี้ถูกเอฟนำไป 5-1 อย่างแซงเอาชนะลองดูเฟรมแรกนี่เช็ดได้ครับแดงล้มกลางมาแต่บางฉิวเลยนะบางกว่าโอ้โหเสียหายด้วยขาวมันใกล้ชิงอ่ะมันบีบให้ทำอะไรไม่ได้
One. 6.
น้ำหนักดีเหลือเกินเหนื่อยนะครับแบร์รี่วันนี้ออกคิวดีมากสำหรับทอมฟอร์ดมีเบรกยาวๆทุกเฟรมนะครับช่วงแรกทำไป2 เซนจูรี่นะครับเฟรมที่3ทำไป125เฟรมที่4ทำไป106เรียกว่า2 เฟรมหลังสุดแบร์รี่ไม่ได้แต้มเลยนะครับเฟรมที่4เฟรมที่3ที่4ไม่ได้แต้มขออภัยครับเฟรมที่4เฟรมที่3ได้อยู่16แต้มแล้วก็เฟรมที่4ไม่ได้แต้มแดงหน้าดำนี่มีปัญหานิดนึงตรงที่ว่าลงแล้วจะได้สีหรือเปล่านะครับไม่ต้องสกูไปนู่นเลยไปหาน้ำเงินเลยไม่ลงก็ตายแดงลูกที่แทงนี่แหละครับลูกที่ติดกับแดงนะโดนหนาไปนิดเดียวต้องเล่นหลุมมุมเลยครับเล่นหลุมไกลนี่ก็ยากตรงที่ว่าเล่นต่อแดงลำบากแบร์รี่ดูให้ดีนะเล่นเขียวได้นะมาหาแดงลูกที่ใกล้ข้างจมพู ช้ได้ครับ
4
โดนหนา
Hawkins 4
และแดงหลังชมพูถ้าเล่นได้แล้วก็เสียหายเลยครับ น่าจะเล่นได้นะ ได้ไหมครบหรือเปล่า
Walk 7
เล่นเลยนะครับ วัดตัวกันเลยครับเพราะแดงขามันกระแทกแดงแน่โอ้ยไม่ได้สีแล้วไปไกลเหลือเกินขาว
8
ดำเล่นไม่ได้นะครับต้องไปหาน้ำเงินนะ
12 17 18 24 25 26 31. 32.
เมื่อวานนี้รอดไปครั้งหนึ่งแล้วแบรี่วันนี้จะรอดหรือเปล่า
39.
จบไปนี่ก็โดนนำ4-1เลยนะครับเสียงปรบมือดังๆก็ปรากฏว่าโต๊ะข้างๆครับบราวน์ทำเซนจูรี่ในเฟรมที่5นะครับจอร์แดนบราวน์ทำไป102 แต้มขึ้นนำแม็กควาย3-2
48. 55. 56. 63. 64. 71. 72.
77หมดไม่ได้แล้วมั้งหมดโต๊ะ104 แต้มนะครับได้ไหมต้องใส่ทำไป77แม่เบรกยาวๆทุกเฟรมเลยตั้งแต่เฟรมแรกๆเลยครับของทอมพลอตช่วงวันเฟรมที่6นะครับทอมพลอตวิ่งไม่หยุดเลยครับนำอยู่4-1เบลลี่นั้นได้เฟรมแรกก่อนนะครับเราก็โดน4 เฟรมติด ยังไม่มีโอกาสเลยนะครับแบรี่
Miss. Hawkins 4.
อยู่ยังไงครับ มันมาได้แดงลูกนอกแม่กัดยากต้องเล่นเองอย่าไปให้เขาแทงต่อเนี่ยเขาก็แทงได้ผ่านพอดีเลยเอาแล้วครับไม้นี้จะไล่ทันไหมเฟรมนี้ถ้าได้เฟรมนี้ก็ยังมีโอกาส
Be interested to see Tom does come back, but also what kind of shot he'll play. Probably be anxious to say quickly to try and free the red away from the black.
Quick update in table 2. Jordan Brown has extended his advantage. He now leads Stephen Maguire 4 frames to 2.
The black goes over quarter pocket like that, always possibility of a few shots to being a bit of a stalemate, but of course Barry with this big lead won't want to get embroiled in anything like that. But the black being there blocking the pocket just makes safety shots so much easier. Far more likely to try and play an aggressive safety shot, try and open the balls up, get them away from the cushion. Barry, the complete opposite, just wants to tie it up, make it as awkward as possible.
good to see Tom putting in the graft, but it might be too little too late as far as this frame's concerned.
Potentially for Tom to play this figure eight, swing it around. Try and get in behind the brown if he could. Yeah, need a lot of strong side to get it round and make that angle. Yeah, and a good attempt, just short of pace. But I'd be surprised if slowly but surely those reds get closer and closer to the black. First time, few minutes, somebody's got an opportunity to pot. Of course, Barry puts this in the frame.
Yeah, it's a bonus for sure, but at least it won't hurt Tom Ford too much than being in the snooker's required position, so that pretty much confirms that Barry will get
8.
another frame.
Hawkins to break.
Welcome back to Tianjin. Frame 7 underway. Barry Hawkins breaking off with still quite a lot to do, but the good news, I suppose, is he did get that last frame on the board. 5-1 would have been a huge ask. Tom Ford, the man, still in control of this quarter-final.
Tom missed that red by quite a distance. Left Barry this mid-range red. Test his cueing. Struck it well. Can be very keen to not just win this frame, but ideally if you could win it in one visit. With these matches, particularly against the top players, it doesn't take a lot for them to change the whole, not just the scoreboard, but the whole dynamics of the match. And certainly Barry makes it 4-3. Certainly up for grabs again.
$60. $17.
Might be tempted to try and power into the pack of the cushion. Make sure he be still in that red towards the left corner. Played it very well at a
23.
massive angle.
24.
But top and left hand side, which was running side, and as it came off the cushion, just ran through the pack. Now, great chance here. Wouldn't be at all surprised if Barry wins this frame in this visit.
Thirty-two. Thirty-three.
This fifth back course, but
40.
very early to be looking at 147s. Again, apart from the difficulty of
41.
the red and balk and two on the side cushions. Just be anxious to get this frame won.
48.
If he can, it's easy enough to maintain position on the black. He will obviously do it, but I don't think he's going to jeopardise it. Far more important to get the frame on the board.
49.
See, then if the break gets to 80, frame well won. If needs be, you can play difficult fancy shots to try and stay on the black.
Yeah, his first contribution of 50 or better in this match, Barry. Yeah, the plant no problem, but of course his aspirations of 147s and all that sort of stuff are going to end. But the important thing
57.
is get the frame won.
$62.
Very fluent, efficient player, Barry, in amongst the balls. Always has a lovely rhythm around the table. Nothing rushed. But by the same token, never makes any shot bigger than what it actually is. Treats all shots the same, gives them all the same due care and tension without ever getting bogged down.
70.
Again, a good break in just this red. Tom and needs snookers.
Yeah, this match has all of a sudden taken on a whole new dynamic. I'm not saying it is the sole cause of it, but that indiscipline, shall we say, in the last frame, or certainly myself and Fergal thought so, going for that ambitious plant, to say the least, when he could have played at something else and tried to tough it out.
79.
Might just change things. Of course, Barry Hawkins has got to make good on that and play good stuff, and he certainly is doing here. More news just quickly from table 2. Jordan Brown is 1 away from a place in the semi-finals. He's now 5-2 in front against Stephen Maguire. Yeah, pity about the century, but 86 will do very nicely indeed.
So he'll be very anxious, Jordan, to try and put this match to bed as quickly as possible.
From 8. Come forward to the break.
Welcome back to Tianjin, and this quarter-final is now getting towards the business end. Tom Ford 4-3 to the good, was 4-1, but Barry Hawkins is right back in it.
Caught the green there. Tom was looking to go past and leave the white on the other side of the table. Would have made the safety a lot more difficult. Barry coming down to look if he can play this straight red to left corner, roll through. Where would he leave his white? Actually, you can see there it's not quite straight. As a result, might be playing a different shot. Beautiful shot. Really well struck. And just let the cue do the work. And a lovely smooth delivery of the cue. Got plenty of reaction on the white. So encouraging signs for Barry. The kind of shot that gives you a lot of confidence. And also Tom being well aware of how well Barry is now playing and cueing. Looking at the possibility of maybe playing the cannon into the pink, trying to stir them a little bit more. So it's the danger in playing the shot, you might actually make the table even more congested.
Barry Hawkins 1.
Cardinal mistake there. Gave positional side too much attention. Took his focus away from the pot. Just was concerned about finding the gap between the pink and the other reds to the left of it.
What?
That's an excellent starter by Tom, using the contours of the shot itself to nice angle on the green. Got to stay strong here and show Barry that he's not going to wilt now that the pressure's starting to bite. It's tremendous again. Same thing again, just using the table to his advantage.
4.
can use, as all good players do, the natural path of the cue ball.
I think he's a little bit wary here in playing this red. I think he's going to clip the other red. It might just be a glancing blow. It mightn't be enough to take it away from the black.
Five.
He's actually able to avoid that red. Again, played it very well. He took his time before he even put the first red, just to scan the table, try and solve the puzzle, then shot by shot trying to work it out. Well worth sometimes taking those extra few seconds before you start. And of course, once he gets up and running, Tom's very, very fluent. But again, these are good signs. It said that just ran out of position. He's hoping to be on the blue. Can probably just drop it in, but if he just drops it in, I think he can just get it there. But the white will be more or less where the blue is now. What shot will he have left? Red closest to the white passes into the opposite corner. Mightn't be too. Oh, the plant goes. Well, that makes it a lot easier. Be a little bit fortunate that plant was there, but to be fair, he's worked hard for it. You could probably say he's earned that little bit of luck. Again, this black is missable. But now that he's potted, he's worked hard for this, but he's finally in good position.
46.
Yeah, this is that kind of position that we were sort of talking about earlier, wasn't it? When Tom gets in this position today, he looks very secure. That's the worry that Barry Hawkins has, been on the comeback trail. Even although the pressure is beginning to bite a little, of course it will be. It's a chance for a place in a huge semi-final, but he's in good touch, and he just looks like he's going to score every time in close.
Yeah, and that's just going to add to the frustration for Barry, missing that blue. You wouldn't say he had quite a Tom on the ropes, but he's certainly starting to gain an advantage. And again, to give it away quite cheaply, which is exactly what Tom has done, and out of nowhere, he's missed that black. That could be massive.
Yeah, that is huge. That is huge.
He'd done all the hard work, and then maybe might have just relaxed.
And the other thing it will do, a miss like that, in Barry's mind, although it won't be at the forefront of his mind, he'll be thinking, oh, he might be feeling it a little here. He might just be feeling it. As if Barry Hawkins ever needed any encouragement. He doesn't really, because he tries all the way to the line regardless of the score. But as we know from yesterday, yeah, what a bonus this is. A chance, if he can take full advantage, all of a sudden we probably have a new favourite in the match.
8. 9.
Obviously, when Barry was in starting off, he'd like to win the frame one visit, but it's funny. Actually, better for him if he can win this frame with Tom having a chance. It's going to hurt Tom more on the chair. It's going to be replaying that simple black that he's missed. If Barry wins and won a frame one visit, it's easy to kind of brush off. Doesn't really have as much impact on you.
16.
But certainly, Tom in that chair will be replaying that black. And obviously still a good bit of work here for Barry to do, but this is a very important passage to play. Definitely to Barry's advantage that apart from winning 4 ranking titles, he's also been in a lot more quarterfinals and semi-finals. Far more of a common occurrence to him these days, particularly recently winning the European Masters. Obviously both under pressure. You just feel Barry's maybe slightly under less pressure or more comfortable
24.
under the pressure. And that red that's on the side cushion, probably going to decide this frame.
One 5.
That red that's on the side cushion, you can just about get past it, not really affecting his cueing. One of those instances here where you just feel like
32.
picking up the next 3 reds and colours and fast forwarding to the red on the side cushion. This all nearly seems irrelevant until they get to the red.
Yeah, he is going to need a colour from it. Of course, the pink to hit the front by 5.
So to 9.
It's one of those, if you could get to 20
40.
with these 2 reds, which obviously he can't now. A pink and a black off the 2 open reds would mean the red and just roll the black in. I know that's getting a wee bit fancy with thinking and all that. You know, Barry's got other things to attend to here, but he's going to need some sort of angle on the colour off the last red to get the yellow, which makes it a big ask, this.
46.
Being left-handed, of course, makes it a bit easier. I think he'd like to be a little bit straight on the black. I think he would have screwed straight back onto the side cushion. You can see there, I might have to use 1 cushion or maybe even 2. It's harder to guarantee perfect position from here. Could have played it much better, to be fair. And having that slight angle means he can still probably play a pocket weight. And should be able to just roll through enough, leave himself parallel on the black. Yeah, played it well again. Has that natural angle and potting the black going towards the yellow. So he just needs the yellow. And again, if Barry was to go and win this match, certainly 6-4. The
59.
main talking point would be that black from point blank range that Tom missed.
61.
Yes, we have a match in our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, we do. 4-1 behind. It's now 4-4. Just to tell you developments on the other table, Jordan Brown, as we last heard, he led 5-2.
64.
In frame 8, he had a 37-point lead, and Stephen Maguire potted a red that is maybe the best shot I've seen all season long, honestly. It was unbelievable was how good it was, and he made a frame-winning break from it. That's on table 2. It's now gone 5-3 to Jordan Brown. So both matches just bubbling along beautifully here. Barry Hawkins is in the ascendancy, and do we have a new favourite? Pink doesn't matter. He's done a bit of a number on Tom Ford here, and it's back all level. 4 frames all, drama. And completed the clearance, but Jordan is still in control. 5-3 in front. We'll keep you posted. You can watch it on Discovery Plus, of course. But back to our feature match, and effectively now a best of 3 for a place in the semi-final.
Good putt from Tom, but also be frustrating for Barry to leave that red from his break off, considering he's worked so hard to get back into the match. We're saying it more and more now as the match goes on, but again, another important visit, you feel. Losing the 2 frames to go from 4-1 to 4-3 wouldn't have hurt Tom too much, but certainly that last frame, we've seen such a simple black from point blank range will have hurt him, so he needs to regroup here, try and forget about it and get busy with this opportunity.
4.
Certainly what's went on is a test of his temperament,
11.
his discipline, and also his concentration. And again, maybe the last frame after doing all the hard work, just dropped his concentration, took it for granted, and got punished. The red at the bottom of the pack, if you can be low on that, perfect then to pot it and disturb more reds and still be on the black.
$19. $20.
I think, Alan, when we started off playing, there was nearly a theory that you didn't try and go into the pack off a red, but that seems to be the modern way.
Yes, it's almost the correct way now, isn't it? Because they've got such good control of the cue ball, even with pace and spin.
It nearly feels if you play it hard off the blue or black, it's nearly more of a gamble. You can control the white easier off the pack. Just a little bit short of pace. Red's no problem, but not sure exactly where the white will be.
1-8.
He's just going to be, you can see the frustration there. He's tempted decision to make here. I'd probably argue with what's went on. Take his medicine. Try and play a good safety. Don't push the boat out. Of course he's going to be tempted with this blue. And a 4-1 up, he'd probably have already potted by now. Black, of course, is possible. Yeah, had to just totally commit to potting the black. Couldn't be guaranteed
35.
It's too difficult to try and play an exact positional shot. It was a good pot. Need another one.
You could sense the tension in that shot, couldn't you?
It nearly looked even as he took the cue back. It looked slightly offline.
Yes, I, like you, Fergal, I detected the exact same thing. There was tension involved now. Nothing easy for Barry. Can he find a top shot, just topping this through a couple of cushions? One that needs to be middled. Well, not middled, but in it goes, and good enough.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to catch more of the jaw, maybe stay out. And the tension is building all the time. Each visit is getting more and more significant.
Eight. Nine.
Didn't want that clip on the red, and similar to Tom a few moments ago, option of black or blue. This blue is easier than the one Tom had. Just has to pot it. The red's waiting for him.
Yeah, I mean, do you know what? I actually fancied him for that, partly because he potted a couple of very similar, I can't quite remember who it was, but to win a match in Northern Ireland recently that were more difficult than that. A shot that you almost, at times like that, you remember them, don't you, from a few weeks ago. They potted a couple of blinders, they really did.
Yeah, good memories like that on particular shots, certainly to your advantage. You can also remember the ones you've missed as well.
Yeah.
22.
Just quickly, interesting developments going on in table 2. Jordan Brown was 59 in front
23.
and 5-3 in front, and he missed a red to right middle with the table. Basically, the match was over if he pots the red. It was probably about a 29 out of 30 red that he missed to basically win the match, and he missed it. Stephen Maguire is back in and trying to get back into the frame. We'll keep you posted on that, but Jordan Brown feeling the heat on table 2.
28.
I've seen on both tables today the psychological warfare or torment players can be going through. Again, considering the importance of the situation, Barry looking very focused, growing in confidence.
Yes, every chance of a tense end to this crucial frame 9 then.
41.
Getting to the business end of it. Lots of work to be done. Playing the cannon on the red to try and promote one.
42.
Tom will be in the chair, desperately hoping that Barry doesn't win from here. Just get another chance, get involved in the frame. This frame as well was in amongst them, done the hard work. Just let it slip.
Yeah, it goes wrong positionally, so we're going to have a scrap on these last 3 reds. Possible double to right middle, but I can tell you Stephen Maguire is still on the clearance across on table 2. He's 5-3 behind at the moment. He was 59-0 behind, excuse me, while I speak over that shot by Barry, but we've got a long way to go in this frame. But just to say again, across the way, Stephen was 59-0 behind, and Jordan Brown missed a red that he really ought to have got. Yes, the pressure was biting, and Stephen is on a clearance with 1 red left at the moment.
He's let Barry a path to the red. Actually, I thought he'd left him path to the red to the back pocket. If he had, I don't think he would have refused it. Broken down now just to a little mini game, basically who pots the next red. Barry couldn't be too concerned with the white there. The most important thing was to get the red up and down and past the middle pocket, which he did. Tom will be looking to play a telling safety, try and put Barry in a bit of trouble. Very good putt from Tom there. Wasn't the best kiss. He could have got on the blue. Certainly looking to try and pot a colour and try and get back down for the reds. Not ideal. Tricky green. Cue that very well.
Yeah, nicely done, wasn't it? More developments, incidentally, on table 2 across the dividing wall, because Stephen Maguire fluked the last red and cleared up to win frame 9 on the pink. So from 5-2 down, he somehow won 2 frames that he had no right to win. It's now 5-4. We'll keep you up to date. But meanwhile, Tom Ford now, can he take this chance? Golden chance now.
That's the black he missed a few minutes ago. Pretty sure he remembered it just as he played it. But again, played it well.
12. Can't
really see any problems here from Tom. Or maybe losing a bit of concentration. Just felt this frame was even more important for Tom rather than Barry. Of course, Barry 5-4 down, still can see him going back to win the last 2, but Barry went 5-4 up the way the match went. Might be too big a blow for Tom.
Now this is quite not a smelly one, but it's not a sitter. I mean, you've got the right man for the job with his lovely touch that he has. Tom played it nicely. Yeah, well played. So brown and blue to just about stay in front in this match.
24.
Yeah, well done, Tom Ford. Somehow, and I say somehow, he's managed to, at the death of this frame, get it done. And Tom Ford will breathe a huge sigh of relief, because he's now 1 frame in front with a possible...
Perfect. It's over.
Yeah, absolutely. He had a red in bulk. He was just nicely on the blue. The other reds to pick off. There were 3 safe as well. My goodness, what next?
If he does get a chance, it'll be a lot harder to take.
Yeah, so welcome back. We're at the business end of the first 2 quarter-finals in the International Championship here in Tianjin. Tom Ford somehow just about sneaking that last frame on the colours to keep some modicum of control in the match. But you just feel like it's anyone's, and it feels like it's destined to be going all the way in 5-5. We're going to find out in the next 15 or 20 minutes or so. Oh boy, what a piece of ball striking, not to pot it. Wow.
Yeah, his face there said it all. I think he felt he'd pot it. Hit it very well. If there's such a thing as a good miss, that was it.
That was one of those you hit it and it must have felt really good, wasn't it?
Yeah, again, it didn't seem like it hit particularly hard, but got great reaction. A lovely shot from Tom there, just to be able to not just pot up with control, hold for the black. Again, just having a look to see when he pots the black. Looks like the red is on the spot. Where exactly will it go? Will the black be potable if it's when it's placed? below the red. Again, these next second or two is quite important. It looks like that the red will pass. The black's not directly below the red. Again, you can see the red goes. I think Tom knew that. That's why he just went over, had a glass of water. Just take those extra couple of seconds. And if he wasn't before, be well aware of the significance that this is a chance. The best way to win a frame and win the match is to forget that you can win the frame and match, and as best you can, just get totally engrossed and just playing one shot at a time. That's the funny thing about snooker. If you really, really want to win your match, don't think about winning.
Yeah, just think about playing, isn't it? Easier said than done, as we know.
17.
As a player here being through this, you just know exactly the emotions he's going through. He's excited because it's a chance, but also wants to keep calm. Again, a nice little shot there and a nice little cannon. Brought another red or two into play. Still maintained position on this red. And other than that,
25.
black, he missed off its spot from nowhere. In amongst them, he's been clinical. He's made it look simple most of the time. Again, you feel after winning the last frame, crisis averted. Back thinking positive. Again, he is a fluent player, but been impressive today. At the right times, he's just taking those extra couple of seconds. Just getting greater clarity in his mind. Having said that, that cannon hasn't gone so well. Still could pot the red, but slightly missable, and also positional play not guaranteed.
Got to be honest, Fergal, I don't know why he's messing with the pack at all there off the black. I mean, I know there's pressure, you got to play a certain shot, but there was risk involved. And he's paid the price. I mean, I know he's not going into the pack, but just there was enough reds. He opened them up previously, didn't he, just to push a couple into the open. More tension.
Yeah, it's more a case of just mind your work, pot a few more balls.
Yeah, no, it's not. Sitting here, it's easy, but the point is just keep away from possible danger. You mess with a bunch, then danger is there. There's also danger just quickly as Barry Hawkins pots a lovely red. It's looking very much like going to a decider across the way between Stephen Maguire and Jordan Brown. Stephen is only a couple of shots away from confirmation of 5 frames all. Wow.
Yeah, that situation with Tom, we're nearly
5.
looking for Tom to learn from our mistakes in that situation.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, we've all been there. You know, you play the wrong shot at the wrong... It's about choices, isn't it? I've made more mistakes than anyone, I guarantee you that, down the years. Will that change things again?
Six.
Meanwhile, Stephen Maguire is 61 in front. He has a blue that he's unmissable. So Jordan Brown needs a couple of snookers. And it's looking very much like 5 all.
Jordan's head will be absolutely spinning at this moment. No guarantee he'll get a chance in the last, but will take all this character if he does get a chance to take full advantage of it.
Yes, 5 all confirmed. Meanwhile, Barry has given himself a problem here, not least of all the pot, but also the fact that he's going to be pushing reds into the open. Got to get this. If he wasn't hampered, he'd maybe be playing it with a little bit of side, but bridging over the other red, too risky. So a good cast iron safety shot.
Yeah, good length and also good position. White directly behind the yellow. This limits Tom's options. Good safety shot from Tom there, well judged, to try and avoid the pink and even the blue. And I don't think he's left Barry the red to right corner. Yeah, there's pressure on each safety shot that both players play. Where the balls are spread, whoever gets in first, you feel sure to win the frame from there. A little bit short of pace. Had to be wary there, Barry, to avoid the red closest to the black cushion. Avoided all right, but just a little bit short of pace. Thomas's hand on the table makes this shot a bit easier. See from the picture there that looks like he does have enough of the red to hit to be able to pot it. Might play it dead weight. Try and get control. Anxious look to the red into the left middle. Obviously not Tom looking at the red and balk. Trying to play it in and out of balk. Again, not just the distance of the white, but keep it on the right-hand side of the table. Tom dictating the game here. Barry again might be reduced to just trying to play a containing safety. Actually, there was a gap to get through. caught the brown, but the most important thing was for Barry not to collide with other reds.
Yeah, getting very tense, isn't it? The scoring has kind of dried up a little, but thanks to David Hendon, just informed me that the century that Stephen Maguire made on table 2 to make it 5-all is the 100th century this week out there in Tianjin. Thank you, Dave. The scoring has been incredible. Now can Tom find a long red? Not this time. What damage? Well, that's okay.
Didn't cue that quite as well as he has some other shots, and certainly earlier on in the match. Of course, it's understandable as the pressure's building. Barry looking to play up this red and the close side, play it off and go side cushion, top cushion back towards the brown ideally. Play with a trace of right hand side just to check it, of course, and trying to get it over towards the green and brown. That brought the red on the blue spot into play. Didn't want to be hitting that.
Now this is massive, isn't it? This is the type of shot that you really fancy as a player, especially as you're guaranteed cue ball in bulk. Brown waiting. It's a nice one, this. Nailed it. He's got it, and he's going to be on the brown. They're all there for him. Just got to find one good positional shot here, Fergal.
Yeah, once he does that, you feel it's only the significance of the match that could, and then as a result, losing concentration is the only way you come unstuck. Well, judging by the way Tom's turned around there, that is unfortunate, you'd have to say. Just gets past it to be on something easy. Again, he still has a pot, but it's a lot more difficult. Not just the situation of the match, but he knows he should have something easier. That's a good pot. You would have expected him to pot it, but it was made more difficult, as I said, the circumstances. Again, now he's back in prime position. Yeah, just to purely just keep his concentration. Just play one shot at a time. The scoreboard will take care of itself. Try and make every pot as easy as possible.
Yeah, he's got to be feeling it, Tom Ford. But his chances go to get into a major semi-final. It does not get any better. 30 points in front. 4 reds begging to be potted, just dotted around where you want them.
Yeah, even under pressure, it's made it a lot more easier. The reds being so spread, you're not under pressure to be really accurate.
17.
Okay, just still taking his time. He's not overplaying the situation, but just giving important shots, just an extra second or two. If he doesn't do anything careless, he wins. Simple as that. You can feel this pink is match ball. Just pot a choice of reds, black waiting, even if it needed. Looks like he's going to go in now, and it's been a great win for Tom. He's played very well, particularly to go 4-1 up. And again, from the start, to be fair, self-included, asking a question regarding his temperament and his attitude. And again, he has been tested today.
Yeah, you don't win tournaments or go deep in tournaments without being asked a number of different questions and having to face different examination papers. He had one yesterday, 3-1 down to the great man, Mark Selby. Did the business, 5 in the spin for a famous win. And today, in control early on,
33.
but pegged back to 4-all, so he had to show character, and now he's past the point, and with a sitter of a red to come, which is guaranteed to disappear, Tom Ford will be into his 9th semi-final, his 9th ranking semi-final of his career. Still looking for that big title, but I think we can now safely say
40.
that Tom Ford is going to be there tomorrow.
In the past,
yeah,
the
sorry.
events that have happened today
47.
could have really affected Tom badly, but he stood up to the challenge really well, and that's a great win for him.
47. And the match.
Yes, he has, and Barry Hawkins provides the handshake of congratulations.